Jay Trotter and his best friend Looney are taxi drivers in New York City. Looney records passengers' conversations using a hidden microphone to obtain useful information. One day, he gets a recording of two men discussing an upcoming horse race. They say that one of the horses has been deliberately kept in the background for a long time so that it can now win a large sum of money. With this information, Trotter and Looney decide to go to the racetrack and bet on this horse. Although Jay promised his wife the day before that he would give up betting and spend the day at home, he cannot resist the temptation. In the restroom next to the racetrack, he silently asks God for the only lucky day in his life. When he comes out of the restroom, a stranger overhears him and, as if confirming his words, says that this day must happen. Trotter immediately places a bet on the specified horse. Looney bets on another horse, named after his former cat. The race begins. Trotter's horse wins in a photo finish, and his bet brings him a significant win. Inspired by this success, Jay takes the money and returns to the men from the recording to share a copy of the conversation with them. In response, he receives advice for the next race, which turns out to be correct. Trotter wins again. Realizing that luck is on his side, he decides not to stop and to continue betting all his winnings on subsequent races in order to maximize his profits. However, before one of the bets, he is unexpectedly detained by mistake, suspected of a crime, but is soon released. During this time, the horse he was going to bet on loses, which Jay takes as a sign that this day is truly special. After his release, he returns to the racetrack and continues to win bet after bet. He uses his new acquaintance's membership in the exclusive racetrack club to gain access to the VIP area and enjoy the best insider information and comfortable conditions. There, he meets wealthy gamblers, including a wealthy woman and an attractive girl named Vicky. Trotter becomes well known among ticket sellers and bar patrons, using their help to place bets. He hires a security guard to watch over his safety. All this time, he distances himself from his wife Pam, who realizes where he is spending his time and meets him at the club to express her dissatisfaction with his gambling. Trotter tells her about his winning streak, trying to calm her down. Before the next race, he can't decide which horse to bet on and consults with other players, rejecting most of their recommendations. In the end, he bets on a horse named Fleet Dreams, which wins. Satisfied, he decides to end his lucky day and heads home to his wife, buying her an expensive gift on the way. When he arrives home, Trotter finds Pam drunk and depressed, which indicates serious problems in their relationship. Soon he returns to the racetrack to help his new acquaintances from the bar, offering to invest money together and split the winnings, but is refused. Disappointed, he goes for a walk around the racetrack grounds. There, Vicky unexpectedly offers to spend the night with him, but Trotter refuses, acknowledging his love for his wife. After receiving advice from Looney not to make one last big bet, Trotter, despite the warnings, decides to take a risk and bets a large sum on the horse hot to trot. The race begins, and while the horses race down the track, Trotter and Looney argue with each other, and the other characters make important decisions about their lives. The race ends in a photo finish. At the most crucial moment, Pam appears to thank Jay for the gift and support him, ignoring the money. The announcer declares hot to trot the winner. The racetrack erupts in applause. Pam asks why everyone is so happy, to which Trotter replies that he is indeed having a very good day. In the end, due to the large bet, Jay receives a huge sum, although theoretically the winnings could have been greater if the bet had been smaller, which would have lowered the odds on the horse winning.